Hello to all my friends out there. You see my plants look like a jungle. Let me see if I can show you. One of the followers on Instagram had her bedroom, Mandy Fortune, go to my Instagram. And so I thought I'm going to put my icons out now and enjoy them this year. So if you've been following me, you've probably seen these. Some of them are very old, like this one. My brother, this is pretty old. I bought that at the thrift store. I brought these two from my brother a long time ago. And I bought this from a thrift store. So I will get into this in a minute. But first, let's go back over here. Okay, I have food all over the place, you guys. Okay, this video is stockpile food in such a way. Don't run short of money or food. Eat good and protect your future. So, okay, number 1 point. If you need something or want something, wait until it's a good price, on sale or marked down. Okay, see this big plant? That is a $30 plant that I got for $10 and it's growing wonderfully. Okay, there was aloe veras 2 for $10, but today I found this one for $1. And you know, once you get one going, all kinds of them will sprout like crazy. Okay, I bought a new pair of tennis shoes for $11 at Walmart, and I had tennis shoes that I had bought to sell because I am buying shoes because if the economy keeps getting really bad, people will need shoes. But I wore them for a month to the gym, but I really don't care for used shoes, but they will do the trick. So I just waited around and I saw these shoes for $11. And I thought, that's a good deal. Okay, I needed bath soap. And the bath soap is getting expensive, but this looks like it's kind of like dial soap. So 3 bars for $1.25 is really cheap. So I bought that. I bought a Christmas tree today. $79 reduced to $39.50 with no Christmas lights because last year I bought a tree, you know, with the pre-lit Christmas lights, and it was so awful, actually, and it really looked horrible. And one of my Christmas trees was a silver Christmas tree, and all the silver wore off, and I bought a small fiber optic tree, and it was just plain awful. So I got the big Christmas tree out of the way. Stockpile food in a way that you don't run out. Okay, one thing is complete meals. So see these rice meals, especially the rice and beans. These were $1.95, but if you make half a batch, it's $1. And you could add hot dog, sausage, and hamburgers to these. Buy meals that make a lot, low cost, and the longest best buy. So these are good until 2025. In fact, I'm not buying any food otherwise. I bought this. These are $1. What are these? $1.40. A 42, that's a 42% increase. Also, I had this in my stockpile. And actually, lasagna is probably a little bit more cost effective than spaghetti. And if you have good mozzarella cheese and some mushrooms, you could get by on that. I bought 1 corned beef hash for what, $2.86. But if you have grits and some eggs, you can get by on that. So what this really is about a week's worth of food if you're one person. Okay, I mentioned roast beef sandwiches the other day, and I've been looking for beef, so I got this beef for $8.76 at Walmart. So it's 1 1/3 pound. So if you cut it in 4 pieces, That would be about $2.25 per portion. And I'm having a sandwich tonight, so I have pepper jack cheese. So I will just bake it in the oven at 350 and then put some cheese, and I have my Walmart bread. So that is 4 meals right there. Okay, I'm going through the food storage. I'm looking for canned meals, hearty soup, pork and beans. And what I want to determine is, do I have 3 months of canned food? And if not, what do I need? So, okay, here's some examples. These 2 cans are actually 10 meals. Maybe not the biggest meals, but 10 meals. And then these are 17 meals. And if you have a soup, that's great. And the soup is actually probably more expensive in a way than the meat, but you have a sandwich because you have your Walmart bread. And then with your meals, do you have rice? Do you have cornbread? And do you have potatoes? That's really going to help you out as well. Okay, as long as there is war in the Ukraine, there will not be any relief from the inflation, because the inflation is actually a tax. I also wanted to mention, I really needed fertilizer, and I waited until I got a good price on this fertilizer, and I couldn't remember where I got the parakeet food that my vet suggested, and it's the bird food that's pellets. If any of you, I was traumatized. I don't know if you know this, but one of my parakeets died, so that was like a horrible experience. Okay, so there's not going to be any relief from the inflation, so we have to learn how to get by. Okay, utilities and gasoline will climb. So what I'm doing is I'm trying in every possible way I can think of to reduce the utilities. That one is tricky. I mean, I've thought of some stuff like washing my clothes at the laundromat, but then you got the dirty clothes piling up and stuff in the house, so I don't know about that one. Also for gasoline, only drive like to work and back, or in my case, the gym and back. Okay, store flour products, because there's going to be an increase in flour, if not a shortage. Rice, there's going to be already, even though they're trying to act like it's not. Did you guys see my flour arrangements that I made back there? There's going to be a rice shortage in the rice price, potatoes and oatmeal. Anything that basic food, you want to stockpile that. All right. I will be buying, as soon as I go through my food and see how much I have, the $20 bag of powdered milk from Walmart. And I learned that from Feature Man. I would follow him. He's got a video today, bologna, macaroni, cheap, big meal. So, okay, it's kind of like my meals here with the rice and the potatoes. Another thing is, don't forget pork and beans, because if all you had was pork and beans and Walmart bread and some eggs, that's not a bad meal. Okay, so go to Feature Man and subscribe to him. Okay, now I want to talk to you real quick about Christmas is coming. So something one could do is prepare the decorations. We have 12 weeks left, a little bit each day. So you might think it's way too early. Well, the Christmas stuff is out at Walmart, and I would say if you don't get it now, it's going to be picked over. So I need 2 more trees and some trim. Trim seems to be a big deal. But anyway, a little bit each day. And then think about, you know, how much do I want to spend and how many gifts do I want to buy, you know, this year. So like one nice gift every week or two. I usually buy my Christmas gifts 80% off if I can. Or one year I blew in and they had men's shirts and I bought myself, son, a big pile of men's shirts. We're not prideful. He was wearing them for a while there. Okay, you guys, I'll see you tomorrow. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And God bless you all. Uh-oh, it won't turn off.